taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
Hello, and thank you for joining me on another episode of the Cobblemon series. So, we are over here, and we have been searching the prehistoric dig sites, I think they're called. And we have been collecting more and more of these stuff. But I've kind of been hanging out here. I've got my waystone here because I've been looking for some Pokemon for us to evolve in this episode. And we have some over here. These cute little birdies here. I think these are going to be good for us to kind of evolve in this episode. And that's a Starry. So we're going to try and catch a Starry now. And I think that might have to be kind of our theme for today's episode is birds. Yes, we are going to evolve birds. I'm trying to keep my head down because I've got something to show you in a minute. Right, so we're going to quickly try and catch Starry here. That's a level 25 Starry. We'll go to catch, press R to move around quickly. There we go. Right, we can now go to catch. There we go. And we throw our Pokeball. We are using the quick balls. At least I think they're quick balls. Yep, quick balls. And there we go. We've got a Starry, and there is another bird that I've been seeing around here. And I think there's one behind me. Yep, over here. I can see on the map. Oh, I'm just trying to hide it. I think you've probably seen what I'm going to show you in a minute. Here is a Rookidee. We're going to catch one of these as well, I think. And we're going to catch. And we catch you first turn as well. Thank you, Pigeon. Yes, we got one of those, and I think let's go for a third bird. And I just need to see if I can find one around. There were quite a few around here earlier. So we're just going to have a quick look around just in this area. So that's another Rookidee there. I'm going to keep Pidgey out with me just for now. I have built a bridge across here as well. So I've been hanging out here, not only looking for the prehistoric dig sites, but also looking for some starter Pokemon. And apparently, a Scorbunny and a Cyndaquil. A Scorbunny and Cyndaquil can spawn in this location. There's also another one, I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. Also, while I was over here, trying to wait for some Pokemon to spawn and trying to gather some prehistoric dig sites, we have uncovered another mechanical nest. Now, we're not going to be looking at that this episode. The last episode was all about the mechanical nest. So I won't be doing that this episode. But if you want to see me raid this mechanical nest, then why not hit me up in the comment section down below and let me know. And maybe I could live stream it. There is the cutest, smallest of the bird Pokemon, a Fletchling. And bonk. And let's see if that is a first time catch. Nice one. We've now got our 3 birds. So we're going to go back to our base. That is such a gorgeous sight, isn't it? We're going to go back to our base and have a look at what I've been getting up to and what our plans are for this episode. As we fly back into our Pokemart, we are just going to come up here because I know that there's a PC up here so that we can get our new Pokemon for evolution of the episode. Yes. Is that actually a sentence? So we're going to come in here. We are going to keep Swinub. That's a shiny Swinub as well. But what we'll do is we're going to get rid of, I'm afraid, we need to do Gimmighoul at some point as well, don't we? So we've got Rookidee there. So we're going to put Gallade back. Have Rookidee. I'm afraid Charizard, you're going to have to go back. And that sounds like I can evolve Rookidee already. We've now got Fletchling. And that seems to be ready to evolve. And we just need our third Pokemon, which is there. So we're going to put Saluna back. And we've got Starry. So we're just going to come out with them. This is the episode of the birds, and all 3 of them seem to be ready to evolve already. So that's kind of halfway there. The sun is going down quickly, so what we will do is we will quickly try and grab these Pokemon out. So we will get you there. Oh, and then we're going to quickly have a look there, and I will evolve Starry. Starry now becomes Staravia. Hello, Staravia. You now may return. We will then bring out Fletchling. And Fletchling will become... Oh, no. Come out. Fletchling will become Fletchinder. Looking good. You may come back. And then our third bird of this episode, just as the sun is going down, Rookie D is going to become Corvisquire. Thank you, Corvisquire. Looking very nice. You may return. So today's episode is all to do with the new 1.5 update. Yes, we have updated the server to 1.5 as of a couple of episodes ago. I hope you saw that one. If you did not, then watch back. I will link the series up in the top right-hand corner of the screen there, so you can watch back any of the other episodes that you have missed. But if you have seen the other episodes, have you noticed anything different from around here? This might be a bit more of a clue. We have extended our mine by another section, and that is so that today's build will be able to fit on top of here. So we are planning to build a research lab up here in our little Poké Village or Poké Town. So we're going to be building a research center, but in order to do that, we need to get some honey. Now, I could just go and grab a little bit of honey just to be able to do what I need to do, or what we could do is just, what I like doing in Minecraft, is build ourselves a bee farm. Yes, but in order to do that, we need to get some bees nests. And to get bees nests, we have to come back out here to the mechanical city number 2, because behind this mechanical city, I also found a cherry grove. And we can find in a cherry grove beehives. So if we just land down here and let's see how quickly we can find some. I see 2 straight away. So that is really good to see. We are going to need 27 overall. Oh, shiny Weedle. I'm going to have to leave you, I'm afraid. Right, so we're going to come here. We've got 3 bees in here already, so we can quickly break that and grab that. That is 1 bee's nest. Then we've got another one here, which has also got 2 bees in it already, so we can grab that. So that's 2 bees nests. And as you can see, there are just bees nests all over the place inside these cherry groves. So great place to come and find bees nests. I can't grab this one just yet because the bee has not actually gone back into its nest. We could wait here and see if that happens. There we go. And we grab that with 2 bees in it. So that's sweet. So that's 3 more bees nests done. I'm going to carry on searching the cherry grove for some more bees nests. I'm not going to bore you with that. And then I'll meet you back over at our base area, ready to build our bee farm. All the bees nests have been recovered and we have them all in this backpack here. So yes, we've got just 1 over, I think. But what I want to try and do is find out, well, I want to try and make sure we've got enough bees in each of the bees nests to be able to produce as much honey as quickly as possible. In order to do that, I need to make a little pen for them to go in so they can't escape, and then we can then kind of breed the bees up so that each nest has 3 bees in it. Now, I kind of brought you in here without saying anything. This is the little area that I've been working on. If we go into F4 mode, there we've got the camera. So I kind of work on this area off camera, and we're going to try and develop kind of a more kind of ancient ruin site for the iron farm. And then this is where all the iron comes. It comes traveling down here and into here. So I want to turn this into kind of like a water mill kind of build-ish. But this is where all our iron comes. And then I've set up a little kind of trading situation down here so that we can get emeralds. So emeralds is something that we kind of run. I run short of on this server. I could set up an emerald farm, but this is kind of a quick way of doing it. So all the kind of iron flows into here. Then when this fills up, it then starts filling up the chests that are up through here, which are upstairs. Also, the bone meal comes through here, and I can gradually turn that into bone blocks if I wish. And these are the emeralds. So I just come down here, grab a few stacks of these, come into here, and then just do a bit of trading. And all the XP can come through, flowing through there. I need to put some more lights down on these 2, just to kind of finish off the decor of the build there. Minus the fact I still don't have a roof on the house either. But, you know, these things are all things I can just do in my free time and gradually collect up all the resources that we need for my episodes. So they can go in there, excess iron goes in there, and as you can see, look, the iron farm produces a fair amount of iron as it keeps clocking up. So I can now grab this, I'm going to grab 3 stacks of those, and then I'm going to go to my villagers, my librarians, which are down here in the village, and find out which ones of these I can buy glass of, because I think building a little glass pen would be the easiest way of being able to see what bees are in and out and what we can collect and what we can't. So I've dug a trench here behind the Pokemon, and this is where we are going to be putting our bees' nest just for the purpose of breeding our bees up. And I'm just going to place all these campfires down here in the trench. I hope we got enough. I thought I needed 21. It's 27 I needed. So we're just going to dig a few more holes here then. Hopefully we've got enough space. 2 more. 1, and I'll do 2 there. Right, so that's cool. So they're going to go there. Then our bees' nests will end up going in here. And we need to have an entrance to be able to get in. So if I grab the glass now, we'll go bees' nest there. We come out 3. We want to put flowers in there and the entrance there. So we're going to come there and there. Right. So I'm going to do that all the way along. Just like so. And then once we've got that in, I'll bring you back. I've sealed this end off here. And we're going to have to make a door to go over on this end to stop the bees from coming out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the flowers in here. Just like so. All the way along. So this is what will attract the bees out, and then I can then feed the rest of the flowers to breed them up. So there's a missing there. Right, then all we need to do is grab our... I'm going to come out so that you can see and it's not too smoky. We're going to grab our bees' nests. Okay, just going to grab those one by one. There's some there. If we do that. And then we're going to put our bees' nest in along here. Oh. Right, there we go. So we're going to put our bees' nests in along like this. I'm going to do the rest of them. And then we're going to sleep. I'll put a door on here. I'll close it off for now. And then we shall see if we can breed our bees. So that's all the beehives in. I have noticed though that some of these that are 3 we're not going to be able to breed up anymore. So what I might do is actually take these ones back out again and replace them with the dirt. Then at least we know what beehives are in there need to be graded up to having 3 bees in. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to replace it with dirt there just so... I'm just worried that the bees might end up getting burnt. That's my only concern. So I'm going to go along and do all of that. And then we're going to sleep, like I said, and we'll get the bees out ready to breed. So now we've got the doors in so we can get in and out. We've also got the bees' nests that had 3 in already taken out. So we just got to wait for all of these to kind of set some bees out. And then we can start breeding with flowers. Oh boy, they all came all at once. So I should just be able to start clicking on them and they will breed up. And I'm hoping that the babies will just find a nest to go into. So we have a load of babies now and we just need to wait for those to grow up. And then I think we'll check all the nests again. Whichever ones have 3 in we'll take out. And whichever ones don't, we'll then kind of breed again, I guess. So... I'll just wait for those to grow up and go off and collect some resources. So we're going to build a bee farm. We're going to have to find somewhere to put it. And I want to kind of keep it within this area here of the kind of bigger builds and the kind of main city or main street, shall we call it? And I'm thinking possibly just kind of not in line with these buildings, but maybe set back a bit. And I was thinking probably about here. Now, obviously, we're going to have to dig out the ground a bit and do some landscaping. But I think sat back here would be quite nice. And then if we end up with another building in front of it, it could be kind of be tucked away and stuff like that. So I'm going to put down a set of chests just here for us to collect resources with. And I'll do it like that. So I think that'd be quite nice. It'd be kind of just out the way, but ready to kind of collect. And I've got my materials list up in the bottom right-hand corner, as you can see. So I've got to go and collect all these materials. And we're still waiting for those bees to grow up. So just going around gathering some resources, and a shiny tallow has spawned. And I'm going to catch it. Could this be a fourth bird for our episode? Oh, that's going to be a lot of Pokemon to evolve in one episode. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Anyway, we're going to catch it regardless. Catch and grab my Pokeball and use the Quick Ball. And I might add it to my party, and if we get a chance to evolve it, then we will. So it's just coming to night time, and the bees are going back in their nests, which is the best time to have a look to see how many are in there and to harvest them without the bees getting annoyed that we're taking the nests away. So I'm just going to come into here now. We've got 3 in there. I haven't got any soil on me. So we managed to get quite a few more bees nests out of that one. We've got another kind of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We've got 11 bees nests out of there. We've just got these ones left to do now. So I'm going to wait for daytime for the bees to come out, and then I'll feed them some more flowers. Tallow is ready to evolve. So we'll bring Tallow out there, and we'll then press B, evolve into Swallow. That is cool. I do love that colour. You may return. We've just found ourselves another Tepeg. That's the 3rd one. Maybe I could trade you. I am going to get you. We're going to go to catch. Switch to a Pokeball, Quick Ball, as always. Come on, Tepeg. Maybe I could trade you for Sprigatito with Lilith. Whee! So we've managed to get all the bees' nests sorted out, and I've prepared this area, so it looks like nothing's ever happened. Next thing we need to do, I'm going to go and clear this area, which is the next thing we need to do, and then we're going to get ready to build. I've been clearing this area, and I thought I'd bring you in just to let you kind of see the size and the area that it's going to take up and where it's going to be. So it's going to be a little bit raised than these buildings over here, and it's going to be starting around here. But this is how wide it is, from here over to here, and then we're going to come all the way, I think, over to about here. This is the width, and then it's going to come all the way back to here. Now, eventually, I want to try and cover some of it up, but you'll see that more later once we've got the build done. But I just wanted to show you how kind of big an area that we're having to do and dig up. And all of this resource that I'm going to dig up, I'm going to dump in a chest, and then we'll sort that out later. But this is how we're getting on. So that's all cleared now. Excuse the rain. We've managed to clear all this space. The only issue I'm having at the moment is how much it's cut into the back here. It's a bit of a drastic cut into the landscape there, but we can do some terraforming to sort that out a bit later on. So we are now ready to do the build. Like I say, we're not doing a time lapse. I am just going to build this and then kind of show you it afterwards, because we have got our big project over there to do later on. We are done. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I have finished the bee farm. We have got 27 beehives, 3 bees in each of them. That's a lot of bees. What we need to do now, though, I haven't actually geared it all up. It's not working yet. I wanted to do a bit more on camera with you. We've got it so that it feeds into these storage drawers. What we do need to do, though, is just cut away these storage drawers down 2 more blocks down here. And then we're going to go along, and then I'll refix the ground afterwards. So this is just something that I hadn't got around to doing while I was building it. And we're just going to come to, oh, look at that. What we will do is put some dirt in there like that. So then what we want to do is grab our drawer connectors, and then we're going to put them down like that. And this just means that, because all these beehives feed round in a circle and then into a controller just over there. So what this will do will mean that if the bottles go into this drawer, it will then pass the honeycomb over to this drawer, or vice versa. If the honeycomb is in there, the bottles go over there. So that's all that done. We're then going to put our dirt block back on. We'll do that like so. And then we'll repair the pathway afterwards. So we can then go like so. I think it was like that anyway. So that's looking good. Then the next thing we need to do is come over into here, and we need to put down our shears and our bottles. Now, I have off camera, not only have I built this farm, I have also been busy. Whole shulker box full of bottles there, and we've got a whole shulker box full of shears. Now we are missing something because I left it behind. In my haste to record, we now have another shulker box full of shears here, and as you can see, they're enchanted. They're all Unbreaking 3 shears, so that should be enough. There's going to be 3 shears in each dispenser, and there'll be 3 stacks of bottles in each dispenser. I'm hoping that'll be enough, at least for now, and then we can come back later, kind of put some more in, or even put mending on them, and then take them away, get them mended, and bring them back. But what I feel I'm going to have to do, otherwise I think it will trigger off the whole lot in one go, is break all these, because all the bees' nests are full of honey already. So I'm going to break all of those like so. We're going to go in. I'll probably do that off camera, actually. I'm going to put all the shears and the bottles in, but all I'm going to do, I've got these here. Let me show you. Whoa, okay. The bee's supposed to be in here. So we've got the double doors. So that's supposed to let me be in safety. There's no bee in here. I can leave. So I'm going to just go in here, shut that. And what I then do is I can access the dispensers just like so. And when we get to this end, I can come through here, shut the door. There's no bee in here. So we can come in here. And then again, same again, we're going to them round. So that is all done. I've got all these shears and the bottles in. We've got shears in this side, shears outside, and bottles along the back. Now, if I put these in, you're going to hear the dispenser go off. You can hear the shears going off there. So we're just going to do that quickly around there. Then you should hear the bottles going off here. There we go. And then another row of shears over here. So that's honeycomb in there. Right, I'm going to put that back. Put that back. We need to get the hammer to fix that. Now, if we come over here, this is where the controller is. Nothing in there. Why did the honeycomb decide to go in here then? We come along. So all those have still got. No, they haven't got any honey in them. I'm going to have a look around, I think. I'm going to put the honeycomb in there. Things like this always go wrong, don't they, when you're on camera? Right. Click in there. No honey bottles. Okay, so that kind of suggests that they have gone somewhere. Unless I triggered it off so quickly that it sucked the honey bottles back in again. Ah, yes. What I need to do is fill... Ah, right, okay. We need to fill the dispenser up with bottles. Otherwise, it will suck the bottle back in. Right, so we're in the glass bottle beehive area. And if we click in here, look, we've got... This is how I put them in. I put 3 stacks in like this. Kind of thinking it would kind of do what it's supposed to do. But it obviously doesn't. So I'm going to drop that out like that. That should then go through to the storage. That should then go through to the storage drawer. Then what I'm going to do is we're going to spread these 3 bottles over. So we can only do this 21 times, which is a bit of a shame. So we're going to have to get some more bottles and properly fill these up. Otherwise, as soon as he's got a gap in them, this honey bottle is going to take its place. So we're going to put that in like that. What we could do is fill these up with blocks, because it won't dispense a block out, or it might end up spitting it out accidentally. And there we go. It's all working now. We've got 63 honeycomb already, and we've got 12 honey bottles. And bearing in mind there's only 9 dispensers, that means that it's starting to produce more from what it had done when I first put the redstone in. So that's all awesome. We've got a working bee farm. Now the reason why I had to get the bee farm up and running while you're watching was because we need to get some of these. I think we need 5 of these to start with, because we've got a little bit more decoration to do. And what I want to do here is we're going to put the honeycomb here. And there's a cool thing. Oh, no, we don't need that just yet. Sorry. We're going to get the wall, dye 20 of it yellow, dye 20 of it black. I think you might see what's coming. We're going to put our honeycomb in here, and then our wall goes in here like so. And then in there, we've got a mod on this server, which is the plushie mod. And that gives us a bee plushie. We've also got some more decorational blocks here. But what I want to do is I need to get a... I think we could use the lanterns as a temporary block. So we're going to come out here. I'm going to put a lantern on the side there, and then we're going to place our bee plushie like that. So it looks like a bee is flying around inside the little aviary. Is it called an apiary? Apiary. That is the name of a beehive. And then what we can then do is we want to go probably one higher. And if we come out 3, and then we have a bee plushie there. They look so cute, don't they? They're so cool. Break that just like so, and that puts a couple of bees on that side. And then what we can then do on this side is have, we go there, and not going to be able to do that twice, are we? How are we going to stack that on then? What have we got that we can place? We can place down our ender chest. Then we're going to grab our bee plushies and put one there. So that's facing that way as well. And they kind of look like they're flying around inside the apiary there. And we'll grab our Silk Touch so we can get these back without breaking them. And then I thought the last two, what we could do is we could have one. Again, if we put that there like so. Nope, don't want you there, I want you on the top, just like so. And that can go there. He's breaking to it, yep. Oh, look at that, we could do like that, it just spins around. But it disappears. And then we're going to put the other one, I think, do... Not there, can we? I think we'll put the other one on the... So it's like harvesting the flowers. I think that would look pretty cool. So, that's that done. We've got our bees flying around. They are awesome. I'll have to look at some more of the plushies as well. And then what I thought we could do is maybe have a couple of lanterns just like randomly dotted about, just to give us a bit more light in here. And then we can then decorate with our glowberries just to give it that kind of apiary feel. We'll drag that down a bit more like so. And then we want a bit more along the front. We might have to harvest these up and grow these out a bit more just so it kind of, we can spread some more around. I can only find 10, so we're going to put those in like that for now. They'll grow, I'll harvest them, and then we can spread them around a bit more. But that kind of gives a bit more greenery on the inside. So I think that's looking pretty cool. We've got our bees flying around inside, and it makes us look like we're walking through a bee garden when we come around like so. Now, the only other problem I had with this was that because we had to cut away into the side of the hill, I didn't like the way this was. I spoke about it on the camera, but we can fill this in. And what I really want to do, ideally, is grab some dirt and kind of bury these bits, just so that all you can see is the kind of trellis at the front there. And we can bury these bits at the back, like I said before, and we can kind of cover those in honeycomb just to signify that we're still inside the bee farm side. And then we can bury all this and kind of blend it into the hill. And then we'll leave all this open, because I want this to be open here, so that it's kind of like a canopy over the top, and you can see the light through it, just like so. But I think that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Okay, so I've been roaming around looking for some more fossils, just so that we've got a bit more stuff to do when we open the research lab and actually build it. Look what spawned. Palkia, a legendary Pokemon. Right, I need to get my Master Ball, but we might try and catch it with a Quick Ball. But I'm going to get my Master Ball ready. I don't want it to despawn, so I'm going to come down here underneath it. We'll place down our chest. Oh, my Master Ball's not even here, is it? There it is. It's in my... Ah, nice one. It's in my backpack. Right. We'll dig you back up. Palkia's still there. Palkia's still there, so that's cool. And then we're going to get Pidgeot. Don't worry, there's going to be no fight. Alright, come on, Pidgeot. And we will catch. And then we'll get our Quick Ball. And let's see if we can catch Palkia. That'd be awesome. No, I didn't think that was going to happen. Right, what we can then do... We're going to take a lot of hits. What I'm going to do is I am going to catch him with the Master Ball, because I want Palkia. So, we press R, catch, then we'll get our Master Ball. This better work. I've only got the one. And... Come on. This is going to be so worth having a Master Ball. we got Palkia. We got a Palkia. That is awesome. So sorry, Sinub, you're gonna have to go just for maybe for a long time. You're a shiny Snub anyway, aren't we? So I'm gonna put you in your shiny box. So the shinies go in here. And then what shiny tallow? We'll do one as well. And I'm getting distracted. We're gonna go to box 2, Palkia. That is awesome. We've got ourselves a legendary Pokemon. And then if we go up to here, we can then release. I'm gonna come up here. Only seems fitting to find a nice flat area to be able to put it on with no grass whatsoever. So there we go. Right. And then we're going to release it. Ah, the animation for that. Can we ride it? Oh, we can too. What's that look like, though? What's that look like? Is that... might need to change the position because I am inside Palkia. Oh, you wouldn't even know I was there. Which means I could sneak up on someone. If we come in, can Palkia can't fly. Can Palkia climb up 2 block high gaps? I think so, but we can't see a thing. So I think riding on Palkia is going to be a problem. And look who we've got here. We've got Score Bunny. We're going to catch you. Right, so I don't want Palkia. That's too strong. We're going to put Pidgeot up. Not that we're going to be catching anyway. I just don't want to have to not be able to reach. You make such a nice noise. Oh, you're so cute. Right, and we're going to go catch. And we want our quick ball. And we've got ourselves another starter Pokemon. This is so cool. 2, 3. Yes! So we are running into a few problems. I need 1.10 shulker boxes. So that's let's have a look at the chest here. So 1.10. So 1 shulker box would be that much. Okay, and then we need 1/10 of another shulker box. So we could say about, that's a 1/9, isn't it? So I'm gonna go with that. We need 27, 28, 29, 30 stacks of polished quartz for our research lab, and this is what I mined in half an hour to an hour of the nether. I managed to get 1.5 stacks of quartz or quartz blocks, which we then need to smelt to turn into smooth quartz. And buying it, I've been buying it from Lettuce. I'll show you. So I came down here to Lettuce's storage room, and I've been using her stonemasons. So I bought quartz from all of these stonemasons that are on this level here. I did forget that Lilith has a whole nother level of stonemasons down here, and some that are wandering around. So I could buy off all these as well. But the problem with buying off these stonemasons is that it's 1 emerald for 1 block, and I need just over 1,000. So I need, effectively, I would need 30 stacks of emeralds, which is just over 1,000 emeralds. So it's getting a little bit tricky. Our emerald makers just cannot work hard enough. I think I've got, if you look here on the smooth quartz, I've got about 17, 18 stacks there, and I think I needed 19 just for half of the research center. And look, I'm running out of emeralds. I'm running out of iron, and it's just not working. But I've made a fix. I've also made a pocket wormhole. So we use the pocket wormhole, and we're going to go over to, yes, I have built, we go into free cam mode, I have built a stacking raid farm, and it is OP to the max. So yeah, we have spent a couple of days building this, which is a couple more days added to how long I thought this episode was going to take me to make. But I think it's going to help us. But I have also changed over here. So I've only got 9 rockets left, so I'll quickly show you. So the idea of the raid farm is that we're going to come over here, which was our original starter house, which we converted a pillager outpost into our starter house I've now converted it back into a spawnable pillager outpost. Basically come over here, we fly around here, wait for a banner guy like that to spawn, and then we then kill the banner guy. As you can see at the top of the screen, I've got Hero of the Village because I have been using the farm. And we come over here, and then we run into here with our sword and click this corner of the cauldron once every 3 seconds for as long as we like. I've got an auto clicker, so we can do it with that. So if I just do that, look, and I can just walk away from the keyboard, and it will just do it for me. And that will keep going with the raid and keep the raid stacking and everything else like that. And I can walk away and just keep stacking it all up and everything like that. So that's handy. And then if we then come down to here, this is the sorter. It's monstrous. I want to thank Avalar from Obsidian Order. He kind of helped me out with the sourcing system and the idea for the raid farm. So thank you very much, Avalar. But this is from about 5 minutes of doing a raid using the raid farm. So that is going to sort us out for emeralds. So a 1 hour raid session looks like this. Not too bad, not too bad. I mean, we can go on a shopping spree at Lelis, buy some quartz with that, can't we? And in just a matter of moments after purchasing everything I can off all these villagers, we have got ourselves a box of quartz. And because I've got Hero of the Village, they keep chucking clay at me. I'm just dumping it in Lelis' chest just so that she can have the clay, because I don't really need it. Anyway, I think it's time to build. But before we start building, we have got some evolution to do. Yes, we have got... Well, I just wanted to make a point first, actually. Swallow. That is full evolution. I forgot that Talo only evolves once, and that is a Swallow. So I said Swallow, I meant Swallow. So we have got one bird fully evolved. Now we can go to Staravia, and if we hit B, we can then evolve Staravia, and we can evolve Staravia into Staraptor. So there we go. Woo-hoo-hoo. That looks nice. And then we can also get Fletchinder out. And try and move that to the side there. There we go. And we can evolve Fletchinder into Talonflame. It's so cool. I love the way it cocks its head. And that leaves only Corvisquire. Yes. Unfortunately, though, Corvisquire is not ready to evolve. So we just need to do a bit more fighting. And there we have it. Our Poké Research Center is complete. Ah, I love it. I love this build so much. It fits so nicely with the kind of update and the revival chambers, restoration tanks, and yeah, everything like that. So I made the tanks bigger so they look really cool. We have got some liquid in here. We need to put some more in here. So we had a little bit of an issue. I've recorded a whole lot of footage where I showed you these tanks. I showed you the research center. I even made some, revived some fossils and got some Pokemon out of them, which I'll show you in a minute. And all the footage, all the audio from that footage was completely ruined. So I couldn't use any of it, and I wasn't happy using it. So we're now recording this segment just so I can show you everything we've done. I will show you the fossils that we've revived. I am thinking that the next episode will not be a normal episode. No, we are going to, or I'm planning on possibly starting to stream this series instead. And that is because I am running out of time to be able to record all these episodes. But I'm thinking live streaming this would be quite fun. Like, we've done quite a lot of videos showing you kind of the setup and kind of establishing the kind of area here. But if we were to carry on live streams, let me know in the comment section down below if that's something that you would want to watch. And if you think that's a good idea. Also, I have built this path all the way across. We have put the lamps in as well. I have decorated the area. We've also put some rocks in here. So this will be added. I'll kind of decorate this up a bit more as we go along. One of the other things I'm going to do off camera, or maybe in the live stream. We're going to add andesite and cobblestone to this to kind of make it a bit more texturized. But this is supposed to be like all cliffy around here. These lanterns from the lantern mod are amazing. But then that looks like that's kind of situated on the cliff hill there. What we need to do now is go through everything that we've done this episode. I can show you the two fossils that I have restored, and I'll quickly do that now. I'm going to come down here, and then I'll show you the birds that we were doing through the episode. I think I've got them all on me. I think that is all of them. So we're going to go here. So we've got Cranidus. You're supposed to turn around. And then we also have Anorith. So they're the two Pokemon that we managed to revive in the restoration tanks. Then our birds that we managed to fully evolve, and I did manage to get Corvisquire up to Corviknight, and we had a battle and did all of that, and all the audio was rubbish on that as well, so I do apologise for that. We did get, though, Talonflame. Why are you all facing back to front? We'll go this way then, shall we? Talonflame. The Raptor. That's it, turn round. Nice one, you're all facing me now. And we then got our shiny Swallow. Yeah, turn your back to me, that's fine. And we also got Corviknight. Look at that. And Corviknight is awesome because Corviknight is a mountable Pokemon. That's cool. And there, look at this. Right, so if we go into F4 mode here, all our bird Pokemon are flying with us. I don't want to take up too much more time because I know the video now is already over half an hour. So we're going to quickly go through this. In here, we still need to set this up. Now I'm thinking of setting up a whole bank of storage drawers across here, or drawers along here to hold all of the Cobblemon items. So anything that we can get in Cobblemon other than the plants, which are obviously in our plant center over there, we can have in here. So that could go all along here, this wall here, I think. And then in here, I want to have some stuff on display, but haven't quite worked out what we're going to do. And maybe we could have something kind of hanging down from the ceiling, like a fossil of a Pokemon or something like that. But that is all stuff that we can think about in the future. You can let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. That would be amazing. We are now going to go back out the front door. Hello, Bouffalant. We are going to go into F5 mode because that's what we do at the end of an episode. We can now see the research lab and everything else. It all fits in together in our little Poké Town that we are making. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience in waiting for this episode to come out. And I will see you in the next one, be it a live stream or another episode. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, tell your friends, share the video. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.